comfy. Alright. Happy October, everybody. Ooh, spooky time. Welcome to stream. Are you guys excited and ready to pick our winners? There's some awesome art this month. I'm excited. I'm always excited to do this. This is fun. Hello. Okay. So yeah, it's spooky time. It's October, guys. It's the best time of year. So what I want to do this time. Last time it took a lot longer to go through it than I thought it would. So to make it easier, like last time I had you guys vote in chat. What I think I might do instead is for each piece, instead of doing each of the judging questions, we'll do like an overall vote for how you feel about the whole thing, right? So we'll just do one vote out of 5, you know, however you're feeling about it. Because I think I like the voting, gives a little insight, all right? And then I will give my thoughts. And if you want to share thoughts in chat, you totally can as I talk. But I'm basically going to do most of the chat, the talking. And if you say, I may read it out if it's something. We have how many submissions? 15. That's a lot. We got 15 drawings to go through today. So stick with me as we do this. Hopefully it won't take as long as last time. Last time it took a long, long time. I think it took us like 3 hours to do it. So I'm going to try to not do that. So yeah, polls will still happen, but now it'll just be the overall drawing instead of like every single individual thing. And then you can guys see the judging system. You can see what I'm basing it off of as well. It kind of helps you understand what I'm judging on. Otherwise, I think we should hop into this. Let me quickly remind everyone what the prompt was. I might throw this in the corner. It's just like, I'm just gonna like keep this in the corner. Just so everyone remembers what the theme was for this month. I think it's helpful to see it, just to have it on hand. And there's so much to go through. Some people were posting theirs like at midnight last night, so you know, we have lots to look at. You guys ready? You guys want? I know. If you guys haven't seen this art, if you are interested and you don't know, you can join next month's challenge by joining my Discord. My link for my Discord is in my information below, right here on Twitch, so you can join very easily. Yeah, I think this will be fun. Let's do it. Alright, so this first one, the very first one posted, it's in order that they were posted, by the way, guys, just to make it easier. This is from Unicorn Rainbows. Bam. Oh, let's make that a little smaller. Hello. Okay. So, this is cool. Fire perspective, that's what I'm looking for. I will run a poll. Basically, once I put the picture up, I'm going to start a poll where you guys are going to vote on the, just one, you're only going to do one ranking for the entire drawing. And I'll leave it up for a little longer than a minute so you guys have longer to do it. So I'll let it go for like 2 minutes instead of 1 minute. That way you have more time to vote. So it's out of 5. It's going to be, it's basically like, I guess the question can be, I guess rating. I'll just write rating. I don't know why I'm using my other keyboard when there's literally a keyboard in front of my face. Okay. So you get to pick a rating for it, 1 out of 5, just based off of your own personal vibes. Obviously, remember, we have 15 to go through, so we're going to go through a lot of these. And while you guys vote, my talks. Okay. Prompts, are fairly obvious. I think the fire's obvious. I think the perspective is a little wonky. Currently, it kind of just looks like this character has like real thick thighs. Because I don't really see. I believe we're trying to. My guess is that we're supposed to be looking up at this character, like from underneath them a little bit. Like it's a low perspective. It's a word for it. I literally, as a storyboard artist, I should remember what it's called, but I just had a mind fart. Whatever the low view is, the low angle of a camera shot. Low angle camera shot, whatever it is. That's kind of, I think, what we're going for, but it's not reading that way. Right now, it just looks like this character has the thickest thighs. So it feels flat on plane. Maybe some background elements could have helped it feel maybe more, or maybe even just pushing it out more. I wonder if I do this. I know this isn't a critique stream, but like, what if I like push it even more? Like even that already looks more perspective than before. I mean, obviously there'd have to be more touches up to do, but I think it's like almost there. So I'm gonna say the perspective is a little not there as of right now. How unique is this? I think it's pretty unique. I think it's like a magical unicorn. Yeah. Who says, ooh, Fia has a good point. Oh, wait. Is chat not visible? Oh my god, guys. I'm sorry. Chat is not on screen right now. Give me a second. What happened to chat? Hey, guys. Chat, type something. Anything. What is happening? Wow! Chat is just gone. Alright, I'm gonna reset chat. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Maybe when I changed my colors I screwed something up. Alright. Let's add chat back in. I've killed the chat. Oh no. Where's chat? Where's chat? Chat box. Add. Is it working? Chat? Did I kill you? Oh no. Bro, what happened? This is wild. I'm so sorry, chat. Well, anyway, I don't know what happened. Well, sorry guys. I don't know why you're invisible. I don't know what happened. Well, anyway, yes, Fia had a good point that if things are closer to the camera, they should have thicker lines. That'd be cool. Blue fire by the horn is a cool detail. Yes, I agree. I really don't know what happened to chat just now. I'm sorry you guys are missing. This is sad to me. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Bear with me. Ah! I'm gone! Hold on. Chat, type something. I'm here! Chat, type something. I'm not orange anymore. Is it because I made myself orange that I messed it up? No! What the? Okay, well. Never mind. Well, chat's just gone. I'm sorry. Cool. Well, I guess chat's not on screen. I don't know why chat's not on screen. Oh, now Photoshop's gone. I love technology. This is a janky time. that I'm living in. Anyway, where did Photoshop go? There it is. Okay. You guys are ghosts. Yeah, maybe I'll put a little ghost on your heads. I don't know why it's just not doing it. I've never had this happen before. It's not even like testing it. Maybe something, you know what? It's okay. There might be something wrong with my OBS, but whatever. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, let's move on because we'll be here forever. Okay, yes. Unique, yeah, I got that. Overall execution, definitely some awesome execution here. Good. I'm just gonna like, since Chatbox is MIA, I'm just gonna make you guys invisible. I'm sorry, Chatbox. I don't know what happened. Okay. Anyway. Cool. Let's move on. Okay, good job, Unicorn Rainbows. Your username matches your drawing. Okay. Number 2. We have Corin Creates. Open Sesame. Oh, I didn't see the poll. What was the poll? Oh, it tied for a 3 or a 4. Okay, I think that makes sense. Yeah, also, this is a big picture. Okay. This is from Corin Creates. Take a little zoom in on here so you can see this. Okay. I'll get the poll running. Rating. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, prompt. Fire perspective. Perspective, I can see the perspective. Yes. The fire is very minimal, but I don't think that's a problem. I like this one. This is very different than the last one they submitted, and this is a really well done. I would say A+ background. Background's hard to do. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is an interesting perspective. For sure. Yeah, I like where it is. I have nothing else to say. I like it. Cool. Unique. You know, how unique is this? I don't know, chat. How do you think? What do you guys think on uniqueness? Because, like, I feel like for this prompt, it's definitely different than what a lot of people did, especially because the fire is smaller here, and this like room is very well made. It's relaxing. I like that. But I don't know. How do you guys feel about uniqueness? Any thoughts? The limited fire makes it unique? Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Yeah, I'm like a little torn because I feel like a room in itself isn't the most unique idea, but I think for this prompt, it definitely is a little more unique of a take. Yeah, they did a whole room foreshortening. I don't know. Crazy. Okay, overall execution, I think this is really well done. There's like this filter on top of it, the 3D filter, and there's some grain going on. I think a lot of love and care went into this drawing, and that is very obvious when you look at it. All right, A+. I am gonna delete all the background stuff just to make my life easier. All right, and there you go. Okay. Poll 4. Yeah. Okay. You guys are so nice in chat. Alright, this one is Velocirooster. Wow, look at that bad boy. Sick. Sick nasty. Alright. Let's get that poll going while we talk about it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, let's go through it. Prompts. Fire perspective. Yeah, I think we got it here. I think the fire and the perspective is here. There are some fans of this drawing in chat. Sick. It's sick nasty, as usual. Velocirooster is amazing at drawing creatures. For sure. How unique is this? I mean, I think it's unique. A lot of people didn't do creatures in general. Most people did humans or places. So I think that definitely makes it unique. However, I think the explosion being a fire isn't the uniquest. Maybe just the subject matter is what's making it unique, to me at least. Less so the fire usage. Overall execution. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm very aware of just how good at anatomy of animals Velocirooster is, and this like weird monster bird thing. This one, everyone's doing. Is this a trend? This Velocirooster also did the like 3D effect. Is this like a thing, guys in chat? Is this a new? I mean, it looks really sick, but like, is this like a common trend now that people are doing this like aberration, chromatic aberration? Is this popular? I mean, it looks cool. Is chromatic aberration popular now? I think it's sick. We saw 2 back to back that are using it, so I don't know. It's really interesting that people are using it. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the rating to go through. So, yeah, you use it to show movement. I mean, it's a great way to show movement. It's cool. I like it. I feel like this art. I feel like things like that, like the effects, are really good when your art is a little minimalist, and also, so like it helps. Ooh. Wow, this got a 5 out of 5. 83%. 5. Woo. That's a high rating. Alright, this has fans. Alright, good job. A++. Let's go to the next one, baby. We're gonna go through this because we gotta do lots. Okay. This is from Doggo. Sick nasty. Take a little zoom close-up look at this. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, that's a good hand. A+ hand there. Sick shoes. We got lots of fire. Nice. Okay, I'm just saying nice a lot. Alright, so we got this, like, devil person. Yes, everyone does draw fire different. It's very interesting to see how fire is being used or drawn. It's, I like it. Fire is not easy to draw, so I think people are doing a great job interpreting fire. And yeah, this is definitely a lighting intense project, or a challenge. Okay. Poll time. So, prompts. I think both prompts are pretty obvious here. That perspective is definitely there. And the fire is definitely there. So, I think this was successful. Unique. I don't think this is the most unique idea, just in general. It looks as though they found like a cool perspective pose they wanted to do and just added fire on top of it. Well, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but it's definitely not the most, unique of an idea. But it's well executed, which is the last one. Definitely well executed. The lighting, everyone was praising the lighting on this. Definitely has great lighting. Anyone else have any thoughts in chat? Well, I might make the poll shorter next time because I'm noticing how long 2 minutes is. Anything else, chat? Ooh, I got a COVID shot today, and my arm is really sore. So, sorry in advance, guys. I keep stretching it. It's not fun. Yeah, this is a long 2 minutes. Ooh, it looks like character splash art. I like that. Yeah, it looks like, I feel like this is like a frame of an animation. Like the fire's gonna pass and it's gonna reveal the character. You know? Does that make any sense? Alright. I got a 4. Okay. Interesting. Less than last time. Sweet. I'm gonna move this over. Just because chat's gone. Okay. Alrighty. Good job, doggo. Let's lower this bad boy. Let's go to the next one. And I'm gonna do a shorter poll next time. Okay, this is Coco. Alright. Okay. Cool. We got like a scene out of a fake anime screen cap going on here. Got some cool fire. We got so much different types of fire going on. It's pretty rad. So, let's see. Prompts, fire, perspective. Fire, 100% there. The perspective, I mean, like, yeah, it has perspective, but it's not, like, it's not pushed. This feels like, I feel like this is a perspective that every single artist who has done a comic or storyboard or animation in their lifetime will have to do at some point. It's nothing new, it's nothing unique, and it's nothing difficult, you know? It's a basic like, it's a basic over-the-shoulder shot. This is, like, a type of thing that, like, when you go to art school and they teach you different camera angles, they force you to draw one of these. You know, it's not, like, nothing extreme. So because of that, I think the perspective is lacking. I think this could have been cool if we saw, like, way more of a pushed over the shoulder. This has a 3. Ooh, okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think that the execution, which is the last one, the overall execution is 100% there. Like, this is very well drawn. I mean, I've seen Coco's work. They have a webcomic, and, like, their art's clean and really well done. But it definitely feels a little, maybe it's a little too clean, where this feels safe. Like, I feel like this is a safe drawing. That, like, Coco knew they could execute this, so they went for it. Does this make sense, chat? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, a safe choice. And then for uniqueness, I don't know if it's the most unique. Again, like, the whole over-the-shoulder POV, like, that's, like, been done before. The background is just all fire. I will say, the character designs here are gorgeous. But, you know, more contrast. Yeah, I want to see more. You know, like, I feel like Coco has such good skill as an artist that, like, the next thing is to now start doing harder things with your art, you know? It most definitely is a work to be proud of. Like, there's some great technique going on here. 100%. However, we are focusing on, you know, for the challenge. It's supposed to be a challenge, right? So it's like, are you challenging yourself in the drawing you're making? And I don't know if Coco really challenged themselves with this. I feel like this is a safe choice. Otherwise, it's still a really good piece of art. Alright, that's all I have to say. Anybody else? It's your birthday month, Coco. Happy birthday! Oh my gosh! Oh my god, everyone say happy birthday to Coco. Don't overdo it just because it's your birthday. You should actually celebrate your birthday. Alright, let's move on. Alright, next one. Star Timer Z. Who almost won last time, if I remember. Okay. Alright, let's get this poll going. Bam. Okay. So, prompts. Yeah, I see them both. I like the top-down perspective. It's really hard to pull this off, and this has definitely been pulled off well. We got a whole background going on. You know, this looks rad, definitely. What else? Fire. Yeah, this is definitely on fire. Okay, unique. I think this is unique. Definitely. I don't think we've seen something like this yet. So, you know, this drawing makes you think of a candle. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Cool. Ooh, someone said it's hard to see what's going on. Interesting. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm so... For me, it's really big. Maybe it's because it's so small on your screen. I can zoom in on it. Look at this little guy. But that is a good point to make. What else? Overall execution? I think this is well made. I have no complaints. This one's really rad. Definitely one of the unique ones out there that we will be seeing today, I think. Bit muddy at the bottom. Okay, so maybe some color changes could help. Or maybe more shading contrast, like have an even darker... I mean, with the fire, it's hard to do, but definitely maybe pushing the darks could help. Yeah. Okay. Some thoughts for the future. Yeah. Oh, whoa, Velociraptor. That's a good one. A cool color for the shirt would draw the eye to the person. I love that idea. Try it real fast. I think we gotta see what it would look like if I was to make this like a blue. I'm very curious now. Thoughts, chat? Hello, we are on number 6. I'm going in order they were posted, so, yeah. This one is Star Timers. Yeah? You guys like this more? Yeah, I definitely think that pushes it more. I can also go like this. See the difference. I like that. I know we're not really critiquing, but... Alright, that was a really nice statement. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I deleted the wrong thing. I wanted to delete the coin. Cool. Alright, did I make a poll? Did I forget to make a poll? Did we do a poll for this one? Oh, did we? Guys, did I do a poll? Please tell me. I did? Okay. I forgot. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's move on. I'm very forgetful right now. I'm sorry. I have been a long day. Okay. Next one. We have Jackie. I think Jackie said they couldn't finish it fully, but I mean, I think it looks pretty, like, for where it's at, sketch-wise. I think I like the sketchy vibe. So maybe the more finish would just be, like, cleaning up some of it a little bit, but I feel like sketchy, even especially with fire, I feel like sketch works. You know what I mean? Like, sketchiness can really go well with a fire vibe, you know? Okay. Alright, poll is up. Okay, prompts. You know, it's hard. Like, I feel like it's more just like a straight-on perspective. I don't think I'm seeing anything unique with the perspective. Nothing. I'm specifically looking for more of a crazy perspective when it comes to these. So I think the perspective is a little black. It's a little blah. That's the word I'm looking for, you know? And the fire is not visible there. I can tell that they're definitely, I mean, with the color choices and the lighting, there's definitely a fire happening behind this character, but it's not such a, you know, it's giving me forest fire vibes, where it's happening in the distance somewhere, and it's just lighting this character. Sophia said they thought that the character was a giant. You know, I can see that. Yeah, I think there's a lack of something in the foreground to tell us how big this character is. I agree. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, got 3. Okay. Uniqueness, you know, I don't think it's the most unique. It's just a landscape with a fire and a character. Fire vibes, not fire subject. I like that. Yeah, that's what it is. I agree. Execution, again, it's not finished. I will say this. I think Jackie should finish this, because I think that this has the potential to be a really strong piece. And I don't know if Jackie's has a portfolio or is building one or just posts online, but like having something like this in your portfolio, if it's finished, would be really good. This lighting would definitely, like, it's really well lit. This is a good portfolio piece, should it be finished. However, I don't know if it fits the contest itself, but it's still a good drawing. So definitely finish this, because I want to see this executed. I mean, I'm the same. I give up on drawings and I never finish things, but I think that this definitely has the potential to be a really, really strong piece. Alright, anything else, Chad? You want to add before we go to the next one? We're going to zoom through this? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Next we have name tag. So many interesting ways to depict fire. Okay. So, let's look at this bad boy. Let's get a poll running. Alright. Let's see. So, prompts. Perspective. Yes, we got that hand foreshortening. I can see the perspective for sure. This is definitely, someone said it's a cool character design. And then fire. I will say this. If I wasn't aware that the prompt was fire, I don't think I would have thought that that was fire. It feels more like a ribbon to me. Now I know it's fire, and I think it does work. I think once you're aware that it's fire, it definitely works as fire. But if I was to be looking at this drawing and, like, not aware of the fire fact of this, I don't think I would have immediately thought this is fire. Ooh, it looks like magic. Yeah, it feels more like a magic, or like I said, like a ribbon maybe, or something, like a magical ribbon, if so. Alright, I got 3. Okay. So yeah, I think that's my biggest concern with this and the prompt, is that it's like, it's the solid yellow. Yeah, it could definitely be the color choice. There's no red in it. Definitely can be a part of it. I'm not going to sit here and change the colors again. That's too many colors. Yeah, definitely. Gold, metal. Yeah, definitely feels not... I think we're all agreeing it's the colors that could have had a change. And it may have made it fire-esque more so. I don't want to do it... I'm just going to change the color. I know it'll change her too, but... If I change the color, what do you guys think? Ignore that I also changed her, but Yeah. Yeah, so I think Doodle literally just said exactly what I'm thinking. Um, where it is a stylized fire, which is unique, and I agree. I like the stylization. I think that's cool. But because of, the way, because it's so stylized and the color choices, without knowing the prompt, you may not have known that it was fire. And yeah, I agree. Took the words right out of my mouth. Can you guys tell that Doodle and I went to the same college? Is it obvious? We had the same professors. we went to the same department. Lol. We are same. Okay. Let's move on. Unique. I think the fire makes it unique. I don't know if the characters shooting the fire in on a stage is a unique thing, but I think that the actual I think the depiction of fire is what makes it unique, if that makes sense. And I think we all can agree on that. Yeah. Oh my god, Doodles, those critique classes warped us. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't changed. Cool. Overall execution, I mean, yeah, I think it's very well executed. You got awesome character design, great drawing technique, great, yada yada. I don't think that's a problem. I think in general, the biggest thing is we all wish that fire was more obvious, but everything else is gorgeous. It's a very, very pretty drawing, and so you should be proud of it. A plus. Okay. Let's move on. Have I said A plus to everybody at this point? Probably. Everybody passes my class. Okay. Let's go to Storm now. Here we go. Cool. Let's get a poll going. Rating. Bam. Alrighty. So, I know Storm also posted a black and white version, but I want to look at the colored one because I think that's the one that'll give us more. I'm going to take a little zoom in so we can see it nice and close. Look at this statue. I got the guy and the whole thing's on fire. This is quite the piece we got going on here. Cool. Prompts. Yeah. I think the prompts are here. The fire is definitely here. I think the perspective is definitely here. I think this one is having a similar problem, however, that Unicorn Rainbows had. Where I think because I think the difference between Storms and Unicorn Rainbows is because I have a background on this one, it's more obvious the foreshortening happening with the statue. However, again, Sam, you're literally... Doodle, stop saying what I'm saying. Okay, literally, I think... Everyone just read Doodle's thing. Lovely image, but I feel like it has the same style as the first, needs a bit more perspective push. Yeah, that was literally what I was saying. Gosh, why are we the same person? Okay. That was a 3 for this one. Okay. Words right out of my mouth. Yeah, I think that the perspective could be, if we push it more, it'd be great. I think it does help that we see... oh my god, that's so funny. I think it helps that we see a background here, because that definitely helps me ground this perspective more. But I do agree that if we push it more, it may help it. But otherwise, it definitely has perspective. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. Okay. How unique is it? I think the statue part is the subject matter of the statue and the person looking at it. I think this is the unique part. I think the forest fire isn't unique, but the rest, does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. Chad, if you have any other thoughts, you can tell me. Maybe that made sense. I mean, it's hard to have a unique source of fire, I feel like we've just seen a lot of drawings where the background was what was on fire, you know what I mean? I think just putting the background on fire is a common choice. But yeah, I think that the subject itself of this huge statue is definitely a unique choice. Overall execution. I think I think we gotta get a little bit of that that anatomy fixed a bit for the perspective to work. And I don't know, it feels as though they gave up on the background a little bit. It feels rushed. If that makes it also it feels as though it feels like the angle of the fire here is wrong, because I think it should be a little more, right? It doesn't feel like a ground, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's just like the perspective feels off a little bit to the shadows, and I just feel like the background didn't get as much love as like this statue definitely got a lot of love. A lot of hard work and choice went into this, but I feel like the background just stopped. They stopped trying once they got to the background. Would add perspective to the fire, help with the shadow perspective. You know, it may. That's a good point. I guess it really depends, like how warping are. When I was warping it like this, it may have helped a little. I don't know. It's definitely, this feels like something that I think this goes for a lot of the ones we've looked at today. A lot of these are really strong drawings that may just need a little extra love and care to make them perfect, you know? There's just that small amount that I'm missing that I want to see to make this the best drawing it can be. Because for pretty much all of these, unless the ones that I've been a little unsure about, at least, for all of those, they are one line away from being the perfect drawing. You know, it's just I want a touch of something else to make it feel more complete. Otherwise, that's all I have to say. Let's move on. Huzzah! How many more do we have to go? 15 more? Oh, no. I think we have 6 more? 5 more? 6 more? Okay. Okay, next we have Kenny Boy. Bam! I really like this one. Pull time. Ting. I did not spell that right. Take it in. Enjoy it. Bam. Ooh. Sorry. I did not mean to zoom out like that. Okay. Alright. This is a cool, we got the metal too. I love the lighting on the metal. Great lighting choices being made. I think I went with fire this time because everyone in the last in the last month's thing, everyone was doing, it was so funny. Last month, everyone was drawing hands or intense lighting. And neither of those things were part of the subject or technique. So I think I went with fire because I wanted an excuse for you guys to do lighting. Because it seemed like everyone just wanted to do lighting. So I was like, all right, fire it is, because that's lighting. Okay, yeah, this one's sick. Let's talk about it. Fire and perspective. Yeah. Yeah, we have both of those here. No doubt. There is fire. There is perspective. Ooh, okay, I got a 4. Alright. Yeah, 100%. Uniqueness. I don't know if it's the most unique take on it. Again, we have a background on fire and a person. I think we've seen a lot of people just standing there or people just sitting there, you know? But I think it's more unique because of the execution, which is the last part. The painting style, the way the fire is drawn. This was a well thought out drawing. 100%. I enjoy this drawing. Again, all these, everybody, if you guys have a portfolio, or if you didn't post these on your social media, everyone should be posting these because these have all been really good. You should all be proud of yourselves. Post these. I just wish this hand in the back had a little more definition, and then I think, and then yeah, that's it. Like that front hand is gorge, and then that's it. It's done. It's perfect. It's beautiful. A+. Anybody else? Okay. Ooh boy. Let's go before the effects of the vaccine start affecting me. Okay. This one next we got Michael. I like this one. This one's a little. We got a minimalist vibe going on here. We've been seeing a lot of paintings happening, so I kind of like how minimal this is. It's very different than everything we've been seeing so far. I like different. Be different. It's okay to be different. Here we go. Bam. Okay. So let's talk about it. Fire perspective. Okay, we got fire. Got that shoe kicking up some fire. Perspective. We have a perspective. That big foot. You know, I will say something different. Now, bear with me, guys. Unlike the statue drawing and the unicorn drawing, I think that the weird perspective not making sense works on this. Like, it should not make sense. I think that the way it's drawn and the stylization of this character works better when it isn't perfect. Does that make sense, chat? And if you don't agree with me, you're welcome to not agree. But this feels like, I feel like this kind of art style should not be perfect. And it's better that way. Does anyone have any other thought on that? Yes, no, maybe so. I feel, I don't know, it's giving like, I don't know how to explain it, like children's book, but like goth noir children's book. I don't know. It has the most impact. Yeah, I agree. This definitely is giving an impact. The minimal color usage, like the background and the front kind of being the same, really. I think the lack of shading too definitely like helps it feel like that. It's giving me advertisement, and that's not a bad thing because I used to work in advertisement, so I totally know what that art style looks like. But yeah, it's not supposed to be perfect. I think that's okay. Anybody else? Am I talking nonsense right now? Maybe I just like this art. I think this art's very unique, and I like it a lot. So, I mean, like, when it comes to the unique idea, I think the idea itself isn't unique, but I think the stylization is unique. Yeah. You think the lighting needs fire. Does it, though? So my point, let me bring up some reference photos. Because let me show you what I'm thinking this reminds me of. I mean, that's a really hard choice. I mean, always can do a version where you add lighting and see what happens, but I don't know if it's really going to change the final version, you know, the outcome of this piece. Ooh, who is this artist? Art Deco. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, graphic design. Give it to me. Ah. Look at this. So if you guys don't know what Art Deco is, well, it is a type of architecture. It's also a type of graphic design style. I'm just going to pull up like a bajillion drawings. me one with a person in it. None of these have people in it. Whoa. Ooh, this one's cool. She's got like a small amount of like... This is all Illustrator, which is... Honestly, I think this person, whoever drew this, who was this? Michael. Michael, you should pick up an Illustrator program. Like, you should pick up Illustrator or any sort of vector art program, because I think you're gonna really enjoy vectors. 100%. Looks like a ribbon. Really? I would not have read this. I read this as fire immediately. It's got these little sparks too, but like, I think especially because earlier we saw one that looked a lot like ribbon. Like, this one is not giving ribbon in the way the other one did. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Look at this. Sorry, Art Deco's really cool. I pick up Illustrator. Or, I don't know if there's any other vector programs on, like, an iPad. Let's find out. Top vector apps for iPad. Illustrator's on iPad, but you have to pay for Adobe. Affinity Design. Okay. There you go. I don't know if that's free. I don't know if any of these cost anything. I should download vector programs on my iPad. Anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fan of this. Maybe I'm biased. But I thoroughly enjoy this. Okay. I think that's it. We've been talking about this forever. Anyway, everybody look into illustration, graphic design art styles, because I think you'll learn a lot. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. I'm literally teaching graphic design right now. Isn't it fun? I love teaching graphic design to teenagers who absolutely despise vectors. It's great. I don't recommend. Okay, this is Simply Anonymous. Who won? I don't know. They placed last time. I don't remember what they placed. But we got another awesome Kiss drawing from them. I don't know. They're rocking it with these drawings. Here we go. Ready, guys? Poll time. Oh, bam. Oh, wait. Did I delete? Hold on. Deleted the wrong thing. Okay. Prompts. Fire perspective. Yeah. I don't know. I see it. Perspective, we got that hand really close to us, and then the hands and the feet are on fire. I don't know what else to say. I believe this is painted. I know that they do traditional art. Is this traditional? Don't know. Is this traditional? It feels like a painting. I would have to ask them, but I think it's a painting. I'm gonna assume it's traditional. Like, it looks like acrylic, possibly. Ooh, we got lots of fives. Cool. Okay. Unique. I mean, again, it's just a person with fire around them in some way. So I don't know if it's the most unique take. I think what makes it unique is, again, this is like for a lot of these. What makes it unique is the execution. One, it's the traditional usage, and the way they paint with like the splotches of color, like single sections, it reminds me a bit of like, it's giving me impressionist. Again, I'm gonna just be looking at. I'm just gonna be giving you art, guys, to look at. I mean, if you guys know, Van Gogh is like the #1 impressionist art. But yeah, any impressionist, you can see there, like if I just get the Starry Night right now, like if you guys look at the brush strokes on that versus this, it's got that same use of color where everything's just has its own, like, it's like, instead nothing's blended, it's just a single splotch of that color over and over again. Yeah, Impressionism. I don't know, guys. We're doing some art history here in class. This is a class now. Welcome to class. We're doing art history. We're talking about graphic design. We're talking about Impressionism. Okay. I don't know. I like this. I think they're a really good artist. I've been doing a lot more traditional art lately just because I've had zero time to draw digital or have been too lazy to draw digital, and the only time I get to draw is like in my sketchbook at work with my students. So I've been like painting, and it's I don't know, there's something nice about not using a computer to draw. Cool. I got nothing else to say. Let's move on, because we all know this one's great. Alright. Almost done. We got 3 more. Okay, this one is Suboptimal J. There we go. Let's get a poll going. Okay. That is you. Okay, let's talk. Fire perspective. There is a fire. You know, it's interesting because if you think about it, there is perspective, as in there's a POV, there's a point of view. Like, if you were to say, because technically perspective means, like, whose perspective are we seeing from? So it could be interchangeable with point of view. And so technically we are in the perspective of whoever's hands these are. So I guess technically it's perspective. But I don't know if it's the kind of perspective I was looking for. Because it still feels flat. However, it's definitely perspective. I'll say this, it's definitely the unique one because no one else did like a point of view shot for their drawing. Sorry, that was a little wordy. Okay, cool. We got like a tie for 2 or 3. Okay. Yeah, chat. Anybody have any thoughts on this? Besides whatever I'm saying right now. Okay, uniqueness. Again, I think like the idea of it being in the view of a person is the unique thing. I don't know if the fire, it's like the placement and the composition is a unique thing. You know, I feel like the composition's very I feel like we're getting there. Like, again, I feel like I'm gonna do it again. I keep doing this. If we squeeze it, because I wonder if like this ladder. I feel like this ladder. You know, it'd be cool if we were I want to be looking right up at the bottom of this, because I think that would add one. You could keep the whole idea of the POV, but it would push it more to really look up at this, you know? Yeah, the ladders are confusing me. I feel like you were too scared to to push the idea farther, because I think we are looking at the bottom of this. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell right now if we are looking at the bottom of the treehouse or not. You know why? Because these trees too, the trees themselves are flat. They are a flat image. So the trees have no perspective. So it's also hard to tell that we're supposed to be looking at the bottom of the treehouse because the trees themselves are not getting wider at the bottom and thinner at the top. And again, if I just do this again, I'm going to do this again. Like even this, you know? Yeah, you couldn't find a reference? It's okay. You use a perspective grid. This goes to everybody. Never guess. That's what grids are for. You can make a grid. It's okay. I know somebody asked about a fisheye lens recently, and I'm like, draw a grid. Do not guess. Like, you shouldn't just be winging it. You should be gridding it and guiding yourself that way. That's what it's there to help. That's why in art class, basic art class in your elementary school, they teach you about perspective. Like, they teach you it for a reason. They're not lying to you. Or if in trouble, go outside and take a picture of a tree from a low angle. You don't have to take a picture of a tree house, but if you get a picture of a tree yourself from a low angle, you'll be able to understand the tree better, at least. And then you can figure out the rest from there. Be your own reference. Don't trust Google. You're never going to find everything on Google. You know? Gotta do your own... Take your own photos. Okay. Overall execution. The biggest thing for me is I think the lighting is lacking. It's oddly bright. There's no like dark shadows. If a fire, keep finding pictures. If we were to find like a fire, right, like someone likes the vibe. I agree. I know it may not be nighttime in your... Actually, it might be nighttime. It's hard to tell because the trees are very dark. But, like, even this, like, if we look at how the... Like, if I was to look at this, and I'm like, this is the fire, right? Right here. This is the fire. And if we look at this chair, you can see the light is very prominent on the edge. I should not be drawing with my mouse. What am I doing? Yeah, so we have this like prominent edge here for where the lights are, right? And then this is the fire. Same back here, right? And then you have this like very dark. There's not much of a mid-tone, right? It kind of like... It has very little mid section. It just kind of has bright lights and then a dark kind of immediately. And I think this is lacking that. You know? Someone says they feel like they're playing a Roblox horror game, but in the best way possible. That's so funny. I have never played Roblox in my life, so I don't really know how to relate to that, but I think, yeah, cool. Maybe that's true. I have no idea. Okay. Again, this is just like everything I've said. I think if you push your shadow and you maybe squeeze out your perspective a little more with like your liquify or whatever, you're going to have a solid drawing. And again, I think this is a really cool idea. AK. A+. Let's move on. Alrighty. What's next? 2 more. Alright, this one is Flying Carp. Sick. I love this. This graphic vibe. Alright, we are in a comic book now, guys. Let's make a poll. Bam. Okay, let's go through it. Prompt and... yeah, okay, fire and perspective. Fire is there. I love the fire truck. It's really funny. Perspective is like... You know, it's interesting. It's like... I think the person on the left and right are showing perspective with their hands, but the whole thing is not really all... I think the whole piece is not about the perspective. It's more so about, like, how... like, the idea of the fire truck. And I think it is really fun. I do enjoy this drawing quite a bit. And again, this is a portfolio piece. Put this in your portfolio. It's so fun. I love looking at this. But I'm not sure perspective is the highlight of this piece. You guys are all talking about the colors. I think colors are what this is a focus on. Because I think the colors in this are the strongest part. For sure. A 3 and a 4. Okay, yeah. You know, they're fun. I love the, what's it called? The, like, the comic book stuff. I have, not me not remembering what it is when I have a brush that's literally multiple brushes. Where is it? Halftones. Not me having 5 million halftone brushes and not remembering what it's called. Yeah, the halftones are really cool. I love the graphic, like, the comic vibe. Yeah, this is a fun drawing. It's fun to look at. I don't know. There's always I feel like there's something new to look at every time you look back at this that you didn't notice before. Okay, unique idea. Yeah, this is unique. This is nobody else did this, 100%. Um, yeah, cool. And then execution. I was kind of talking about it already, but yeah, this is well, well thought out, well drawn. A lot of love. They had the. I feel like this artist had fun making it, and you can kind of tell they had fun. You know. Um, when you added the fire, you covered the fire truck. Yeah, that happens. But I think it's fine. I think it's fun. I can tell you enjoyed making this, and I think that's really what matters. I like how you made your fire too. It's really cool. I like whatever texture brushes you're using are definitely working for you. Um, yeah, cool. I don't know. Anybody in chat have any other thoughts? No, because we have one more to go, and then we're done. Look at me, not only taking like an hour and a half and not 3 hours. Oh my god, I love efficiency. Alright, let's do it. One more. Okay, here we go. This is Doodle! So unfortunately, this is actually a video, and it moves, but I cannot play a video on Photoshop. So everybody imagine that it's like a little GIF, and then of the fire flickering and the start button pressing, and then there's like video game opening music playing, like 8-bit music playing in the background. Just imagine that while you look at this, because that's exactly what it was. Okay, I'm gonna pull it. Oh, not me forgetting a number. 2, 3. Cool. All right. Okay. Subject technique. So subject technique. We got fire perspective. Yeah. I mean, it's there. There's both fire and perspective. No complaints there. Well executed. Especially hard to execute this pose with someone who's wearing a dress. I give you props for not showing anything that we don't want to look at with this pose and that outfit. So good job. Cool. Uniqueness, yeah. This is unique. Are you kidding me? I don't think we've seen anything like this today. The fire ring, what an awesome take on fire. I mean, like, I feel like it's something that we all recognize, the ring on fire. Like, it's something we all recognize, but I don't think it's the first thought we would have had. And the fact that this is where Doodle went, you know, is, I know, it's great. Cool. And I like the detail of the shoe falling off. That's a great detail. Which goes into overall execution. Again, lots of love. We got more everybody got this halftone love today. Halftones and chromatic aberration. That's where we're at today. Love the halftones. Love it. This one also might have a little bit of, I think it's definitely, you know, okay, I'm going to give a guess. Did you draw this regularly and then throw it into some filters after you finish drawing it that applied like a video game texture to it? Because that is 100% what I'm getting. I mean, it looks sick either way. I mean, that's how I would have done it that way. I would have drawn it normally and then applied the filters at the end because I'm lazy and it's easier that way. Why take the hard route and try to do it actually with pixels? Yeah. How did I know? Yeah, it's great. I like it a lot. Your lighting's great. I don't know. I have nothing else to say. I think everyone's enjoying it as well in chat. So. Yeah, 2 hours. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you rushed this. You're crazy. Cool. I think that's it. If no one has anything else, that's all of them. That's everybody's art. Congratulations. Yay. Okay, I am going to make everything visible. And then we are going to talk about ratings. Okay. Let me just, like, put them in order. I know they're kind of small, but Bear with me. There's a lot of them. So much fire. So many fire drawings. Okay. So we probably do what I did last time. I will remove the ones who I don't think are going to be contenders this time, and then we're going to have to do the hardest part, which is picking. I had a hard time picking last time. Let me tell you, you guys don't make this easy, and that's a good thing. Never make it easy. Keep making it hard for me, please. Okay, I think we can see all of them. Okay, so to begin, let's get rid of the ones that I think, first off, the whole fire perspective thing. Let's get rid of the ones that I think are not executing either fire or perspective as well as some of the other ones here, because, you know, no matter how good the drawing is, at the end of the day, it's about the prompts. So let's see. I think Jackie, again, I want this to be finished. Jackie, if you're watching this, finish this drawing. Please. Okay. But I think, one, because it's unfinished, but also the lack of the perspective, I think we're going to have to say goodbye to that one. Unicorn Rainbows, I think we talked about it a lot. The perspective doesn't feel like it's there yet. The fire and the lighting is gorgeous, though. So, good job on that. Suboptimal, I think your perspective needs some more pushing, and then we can really get more from this idea. But yeah, again, I would love to see, like, if anyone ever, like, redoes any of these after, like, the stream, I would love you guys to do that. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, either redoes or rework something, because, like, sometimes you need someone else to look at your art for you to be like, oh, okay. I think 100% that you have all of these have potential in general, or they're there already. I don't know. Okay. Name tag. I think because the fire isn't as obvious with the choice of the stylization. Gonna have to say goodbye to that one. Oh, this is so freaking hard. I hate doing this. I feel bad doing this constantly. Okay. Storm. I think that perspective problems again. Oh no, this is so hard. I guess we should also do, like, what's not as unique. Okay. Gosh darn it. Life is pain. Okay, Coco, I think the perspective as well. I think we need more. I want more perspective. And I know you can do it. You have great skill. It can happen. Jeez, oh my god, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. Crying. Man, I don't know. Okay, let's get rid of ones that aren't as unique of an idea, I guess. Oh, that's not really good ones are gonna be gone. Damn it! Life is pain. Okay. I think Doggo and Simply Anonymous. These feel similar. And so does Michael's. I feel like this group of three of the person with the fire all feel like a similar idea. And I think we're gonna have to say goodbye to them because of that. Which is so depressing to me because I like all three of them. This is horrible. I'm crying inside. Ugh. It's like picking your favorite child. You know? Like, how can I pick my favorite child? They're all my children. Mm-hmm. Okay. So with Corrin Creates, I love this drawing. But I think if we're looking at Corrin's drawing compared to the others that are here, the fire is not as noticeable, especially now that I've made them smaller. It's not as like obvious that, and also not only that, but when I made it smaller, I feel like all those awesome details of this drawing have been lost just because of how dark it is. Honestly, I feel like if the fires were bigger, or if there was like a lighting somehow else in this scene, this would be awesome. But maybe just because it's so dark right now and it's hard to make out all those amazing details, I'm gonna have to say goodbye, even though I like it a lot. Oh god, this is rough. I have to like justify my reasoning. I have to pick 3 of these. Don't do this to me. Okay, I love Velociroosters, but I think because it's just an explosion, it's not as interesting of an idea because it's just explosion. And I think, unfortunately, so unfortunately, if we're going by it is just explosion or it is just fire, I think we have to also say goodbye to Kenny Boy. We're gonna cry. This one's so good. But if we're talking about concept, I think the other 3 have a stronger concept than that one. So I think these are our 3. However, how are we placing them? What's the order? Okay. Shoot. Now it's even harder. Who gets first, second, and third? Oh, how do I do this? Okay. Damn. Damn, son. Okay. Guys, this is terrible. I'm so stressed out. Okay. I think, first out, I think I know third. I think Flying Carp is going to be in third just because the perspective is not there yet. Or, not that it's not there yet, but the perspective isn't as obvious as the other 2. So I think Flying Carp's going to get third. However, now we have these 2. Gosh. This is rough. Both of these have great perspective. They have great perspective in their own unique way. This one with the background, let me make them bigger so you guys can see them. Hold on. I think with the background is adding a lot, and then this one with like just the character's perspective in general is really gorgeous. Life is pain. Okay. Yeah, I think I might just keep it as it is because I think in terms of execution, I think, yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ, this is terrible. But I think this might be our order. Okay. Which means I can now reveal moderator's choice, which was Kenny Boy. Huzzah! So Kenny Boy won anyway. Even okay. Let's move these around and fit these in. I will say, such good art. I've been so impressed with these challenges. I'm so happy you guys are doing a good job, like having fun with this and making cool art. Makes me happy to see. I hope you guys are having fun making these because it looks like you're having fun making them, and I want them to be fun. Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to write everyone's name. Got Doodle. And we got Star Timer Z. Star Timers. And then we have Flying Carp. Move this to here. Yay! This is great. Okay, let me save this, and now, are you guys ready to learn what the October's challenge is? You guys excited? I'm excited. I think you should be excited. Okay. Here we go. The challenge for October. The subject is fears. The technique, 4 colors. Ooh, we're going spooky with a limited color palette. I think this will look cool. Subject is fears. What that means to you, well, hey, I don't know. Have fun. Whatever you're afraid of, I don't know. I don't know what you're afraid of. Better put it all out there. Let's go. As usual, as soon as this stream ends, I'm going to be posting the challenge and the winners on the server, and if you won, I will be contacting you about the commission that you're going to get from me, the free drawing, as well as asking about your social medias. And yes, we're going spooky for Halloween, so I'm excited to see your very spooky drawings. Please and thank you. I want to see some creepy stuff, guys. Like, let's do it. Like, the creepier the better. I'm very excited to see something spooky. All right. Otherwise, I don't know. I might not be able to. It's been hard. I've been wanting to stream more games and stuff like during the month, but I've been so freaking busy. And I am also really busy in October, but we will see. I 100% will be streaming the winners of this, no matter what. It looks like October is going to end on a Tuesday, which means November is going to start on a Wednesday, which might mean that the stream is going to be like very late at night, like 9 to 10 p.m. late at night, just because I do things on Wednesdays. But I want to make sure I keep doing the streams on the 1st, just so we can get the next challenge up as soon as possible. But I will say thank you guys for participating. I hope you've been having fun. I'll be posting this stream as soon as we're done on YouTube as well, if you want to watch it back. And yeah, I'm going to figure out why my chat's not working. All right. Thank you, everyone. And congrats to everybody who won. And good luck on the new challenge.